guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alyssa, aka Always Alyssa J, and today we are going to be talking about Telfar. We're going to be talking about Telfar. We're going to be talking about the quality. We're going to be talking about delivery times and overall whether or not I think the brand is worth it. So let's dive right in. For those who are not familiar with the brand Telfar, it did start back in 2005, but didn't really start gaining traction until I want to say maybe 2017 to 2019, where it completely took off and blew up from there. Telfar sells shoppers that look just like this in a small, medium, and large size. Here I have the medium size. All of my bags that I own are medium size. I did used to own a small size bag in a bubblegum pink color. However, it was a little too small for my liking, and so I ended up selling it to someone for retail price. When it comes to pricing, speaking of pricing, their small bags are $150. Their medium bags, which I have here, is $202. And then their large bags are $257. And so one of the things that I love about Telfar is that their pricing has not changed. I purchased this bag, I want to say in maybe 2019 or 2020, can't quite remember. It is now 2023, and the bag's pricing when I purchased it was $200. So the pricing hasn't changed. All of these brands are doing these price increases, and Telfar has remained the same, which is something I love. One of the things that they tout is affordable luxury, making it accessible for a wide range of people. And that is something that he has stayed true to, which again, I absolutely love. So their shoppers, which is one of their more important styles. I'm not going to show you the inside of this one because I got a bunch of stuff in here. I'll show you the inside of another one. But their shoppers are their more popular style. It comes in an assortment of different colors. It's literally like, what is your flavor? Tell me what's your flavor, right? But the only problem when it comes to Telfar is that it's sometimes difficult to get the colors that you want. And a part of it was in the beginning was obviously, before he blew up, he only had but so much stock in place, right? And so when people flocked to the site, obviously things sold out. The problem became bigger. He was stepping up production, whatever. But then you had the hype beast and you had the resellers coming onto the site. So now, instead of having a volume issue, you had an issue of scalpers. And so what was essentially happening, and I think it's been fixed since then, and I'll tell you exactly how he fixed the problem. It was honestly genius in my opinion. Essentially, you would have resellers who would use bots, use technology to buy up all the stock. And when he would release bags, he would only release, and he still does this to this day, one color. I think there was actually two in one day once, but 1 to 2 colors in all sizes at a time. And so what you would have is you would have these scalpers who would go in, buy up all the stock, and then resell the bags for a higher price. As I noted, these are fairly affordable at $200 for this size. But what the scalpers would do was they would buy it all up and then resell this. Instead of $200, this is suddenly $350 or $400. A really shady practice. And look, I get people have to make their money, but it's honestly unfair, especially for people who buy these bags because they are more affordable, to then go ahead, because you know how popular they are, buy them all and then jack up the prices. Just so wrong. And so what Telfar did to fix the issue was to essentially have a bag program of sorts, if you will. Bag security program, that's what it was called. And that's where I got my bag. Because let's be clear, I just was not fast enough. My husband bought me this one during the first bag security program. Then I myself went ahead and purchased the small bubblegum pink that I no longer have, and this beautiful orange color, which I absolutely love. So in that bag security program, I was able to secure 3 bags. And that was kind of his way of getting around the scalpers. Now that everyone was able to, and oh, I didn't even tell y'all what the bag security program was. My bad. the bag security program pretty much was. The way he typically sells is he puts a few colors up, limited stock. People have to be fast enough to get it, and if you weren't fast enough, it was what it was for you. With the bag security program, you can place your order, and it would be a pre-order. It would be a pre-order, and he would say, okay, you're going to get your bag in 6 months. Now, some people didn't like that, but for people like me who didn't have the quick fingers, I was like, I will gladly wait 6 months for this bag. One thing I will say about his delivery timelines is he is on point. Any bag that I've ever received, I've always gotten it either quicker than expected or on time. I've never received a late bag from this brand. And now that I feel like a lot more people have the bag now, there's less resellers that you have to worry about. You'll actually be able to go on the site after a release. And guys, the releases used to be so quick. He would put it up at 12 o'clock. By 12:01, the bags would be gone. That's how fast things would be. Now, if he puts the bags up at 12 o'clock, by end of day, you still might see a few left, right? And so he's definitely got the volume and the stock under control today. So the issues that I had and a lot of people had back in like 2019, 2020, you're not going to really have as much today. You just might not be able to get the size that you want, but the colors, like I said, he's got the volume thing under control. So again, from a delivery perspective, things definitely come on time or earlier than expected. Let's talk about the quality. A lot of people have a lot to say about the quality of Telfar bags, and a lot of the critiques, in my opinion, are fair, right? People are like, you know, for the amount I pay, even if it is $200, which is more affordable than a lot of bags on the market, should this be vegan leather or should this be real leather, right? Those are some of the conversations that should be had. I think people, because of the hype of the brand, they expect creme de la creme quality. But the reality is, y'all, this is vegan leather. And for those who know vegan leather and understand vegan leather, you know that it is what it is. It's not real leather, right? So that lasting power is not going to be there like a leather piece that you can pass down from generation to generation, right? I think a lot of people don't really manage their expectations when it comes to this brand. But again, it's vegan leather. I expected vegan leather and I got vegan leather. So in terms of the quality, I wasn't really mad at it, right? I like the bags. I love the color of this. I love this black one. I wore this black one to work a lot. And this also makes for an excellent travel bag. Whenever I travel, there is never a time where I travel and I do not see someone with a Telfar bag. They're excellent, excellent travel bags, y'all. This is the medium, again, and it's very, very roomy. Comes with a dust bag. I'm going to show you what the dust bag looks like, pending it doesn't wash out on my camera. This is what the dust bag looks like. Okay, so it does come with the dust bag. It comes beautifully wrapped. The bags also have some long straps. The only thing I will say is that I do wish they were detachable. They're attached to the bag and there's a lot of room in here. Look how roomy this is. Look how wide this opens up, right? Then you have a pocket here where you can store some things. So again, in my opinion, it's a bag that is perfect for work or for travel. There is no feet on the bottom. But again, guys, I've had this one. I haven't worn this out a lot, but I've had this for about 3 years now, and it's still in really excellent condition. You will find people on the internet who show their bags and they're like, oh my God, it's damaged, it's cracking, it's this and that. And I'm like, well, babe, if you wear anything every single day, of course it's going to look a little dusty. It's going to look a little busted. And for the one that I've used the most, you know, the shape is starting to buckle a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It is starting to get a little misshapen. I've had this for 3 years and it's still in pretty good shape, guys. Honestly and truly. Don't wear it every day, but I've worn it enough and it's still in immaculate shape. So in terms of the quality, it's vegan leather, but to me it lasts pending you don't wear this every single day. If you wear anything every single day, it's going to look worn. So from a quality perspective and the pricing, I'm really not mad at it. I will say I do have one more bag here that's a little different from these two. So the orange and the black are both vegan leather medium bags. Telfar has an ongoing collaboration with UGG, and their bags, instead of vegan leather, their collab bags are made in genuine suede and shearling, genuine shearling as well. So this is what the bag looks like. When I first received it, I was astonished at the quality. Absolutely amazing. And I think I paid maybe $300 for this. When the collab first dropped, it was also pre-order. I think it was a 24-hour window to pre-order, and they had a small and they had a medium. Now, in 2023, they just had another release, except it was pink suede instead of that cognac brown. And they have all three sizes, a small, a medium, and a large. I think I paid, instead of the $250 for this size, I think I paid $300, which for genuine suede and shearling, not bad at all. I honestly and truly was not mad at it. It does come with the straps, the same straps that the other bags have. Again, wish it was detachable. And the handles. The interior is the same. I have some stuffing in here still, just to maintain the shape. And yeah, y'all, the quality of this, again, off the hook, off the chain. So much better than I could have expected. When I opened up the box, I was truly astonished. Fast forward even further today, they do have pieces now that are genuine leather. Their shopping bags are still vegan, and I think they will continue to be vegan leather just for the affordability aspect of it. But they have duffels, they have these pills that they just released that you can hang. They're kind of like they're like a small, medium, and large charm that you can hang from your bag. They just released black ones. I wanted one for my bag. Again, they're circular pieces that you can hang down from the bag, in a small, medium, and large size. And I think they're made of the same material. I think they also had wallets that were genuine leather. So they've been rolling out a number of different things since then. And it's not just about the shopping bag anymore. They also have clothing, right? I've got a hoodie. I've got a hat. That was a part of that UGG collab that I really enjoy and I really love as well. And they just sell a lot of great pieces. Their clothing, it is on a little bit on the pricier side, but we're talking maybe $200 or $300. And we're not talking about anything that's super crazy. They're still sticking to, and granted, they do have some things, like I think they had some boots that were upwards of like $900. But most of their products on their site, you will find, are still somewhat affordable from a luxury perspective, sticking to their guns, sticking to their mission, which is why I absolutely love this brand and love the designer. So to sum everything up, for the price, they are fairly affordable luxury, right? When it comes to the quality, I think we just have to manage our expectations. Vegan leather is vegan leather. It's not going to last for decades on end. And if you wear it too much, it's going to break down. From a service perspective, a delivery perspective, they deliver things on time. Again, I've ordered from them, I want to say on maybe it was 2 or 3 separate occasions, and things came on time, even when they were in their growth stage. You know that when brands are in their growth stage, there's growing pains, things come late, broken. I've never had to deal with that with Telfar. That's not to say other people haven't had to deal with that before, but from a customer service delivery perspective, they are always on point. And then I think last but not least, I just love their mission, making things accessible for all, making, affordable luxury, if you will, and continuing to stick with that throughout the years. They have not raised their prices. They very much could if they want to, but they have not. And for that reason, I continue to have the utmost respect for this brand. this brand is not for everyone. If you don't want to spend $200, $150 on a vegan leather bag, then that's totally okay. It's not the most gorgeous bag in the world, and I don't think that was the point. It's functional. It has so many different uses. You can get it in so many different colors and sizes too. I honestly think you can't go wrong with this brand. But y'all, that's the end of my video. If you have any questions or any comments about Telfar, please feel free to drop them in my comment section so we can continue the conversation. And if you love having conversations like this around handbags, luxury, fashion, and fragrance, then click that subscribe button, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!